Watch this video if you relapse NoFap. Now, relapsing NoFap is a natural thing. It's not a bad thing until you abuse it. If you relapse 100 days NoFap, instead of downing yourself, be proud of yourself that you even came this far. I made a video about relapsing NoFap. Did y'all know how bad I felt? I felt terrible. My vibration was literally so low. Didn't even stop myself and say I'm proud of myself for going this far. This is not the end of the world. I don't care if you relapse a 2 year of NoFap. You can still keep going and gain that energy back. Every time you relapse, don't get mad. Just tell yourself you're proud of yourself. Relapsing NoFap is a natural thing. That energy got to come out somehow. You're not perfect. Everybody that been on this NoFap journey go through the same thing. Just life is natural. Just keep going. The worst mistake you can ever do is count days. You're not supposed to count days when you're on a NoFap. You're supposed to enjoy life and keep living day by day. Counting days is going to mess you up because then when you relapse, you're going to feel bad. Follow for more. I love y'all.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all what it look like out here real quick, man. We got another beauty, man. Y'all see that sun in the backdrop? You know, it's coming up. It's coming up, man. The world is turning. As you can see, everybody on their way to somewhere to get something. Everybody on their way to somewhere to get something. So make sure you doing the same, bro. Make sure you up and doing the same, man. Don't let nothing go to waste, okay? And don't take nothing for granted, you know what I'm saying? But before I start this clip, man, I want to say congratulations to everybody that's on an ongoing streak, and congratulations to everybody that made it to a certain point and restarting their streak up. So listen, bro, big ups to y'all, big ups to us, man. We actually doing something out here that's gonna better us and get us to the next level. And I want to send a big shout out to J Duty for that clip, bro, because it don't matter how many days you went. Understand, bro, that this is an accomplishment. Every day that you go, every day that you focus, every day that you willing to do what it takes to get to the next level, bro, you winning. Because there's some people that's out there not even doing that. They not trying. We gotta continue to try. We gotta continue to focus, and we gotta continue to get stronger, bro. Because this is a part of the process. This is a part of the come up, and this will be the difference maker down the line. You know what I mean? Between successful and not successful. Between winning and losing at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Because we get in control of a lot of shit over here. Not just our life force energy, but a lot of things that we used to slack on. A lot of areas that we just never even touched. A lot of areas in our life that we never even touched, bro. We get to look deep in the inside of us and figure who we are. We get to figure out who the hell we are in this process, which is the best thing that you could do right now. You know what I'm saying? I know he said that, hey, you're not supposed to count days, but at the end of the day, sometimes we do it. You know what I mean? We do it, and he right to a certain extent, because listen, bro, I didn't even know that I was even at 60 days until like later on. I just looked at my calendar, was like, oh shit, I'm at 60 days. You know what I'm saying? And then look, on the 66th day, I fell off. So he got a point to that too. But either way, man, just stay focused. Just stay focused, bro. He made a good point. You know what I mean? Another good point that he made is that you should just live your life instead of just being solely focused on counting the days. You have to live your life and enjoy it, because I before got caught up into counting the days too much, looking on the calendar every day and marking that shit off. And actually, I think that's what led me right into a flat line. You know what I mean? To where the days that I was counting that I should be excited for actually started to weigh down on me. You know what I'm saying? It's like adding weight to the bar. It's like shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to take his advice on that one, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, we do count days. I'm guilty of it, and I've been trying not to. That's why it just kind of threw me off last week when I realized I was at 60 days. Like, oh shit, I just kind of looked up and it was like that. So I want y'all to remember that too, bro. When you don't count days, sometimes you can look up and then you will be at 30 days, you will be at 60 days, you will be at 90 days, just not even paying attention. But what's most important is that you do something in that time. That's what he mean. Enjoy your life be productive, but be doing something in that time, because it is pointless if you sitting there talking about you got 100 days, you got 90 days, you got 30 days, but you didn't do nothing in between that. You know, you didn't get stronger. You didn't start doing something new that could elevate you. You didn't maintain being in the gym. You didn't start a new diet. You didn't change nothing up in your life that's gonna better you, bro. So really, bro, that energy is kind of being wasted when you do that. So it's not about how long you go. It's what you do in between. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. It's not about how long you go, because it's an accomplishment, but it's not something that really mean anything. It kind of offset if you didn't do anything between that time. It's like, yeah, I held my energy. Okay, but what did you do with the energy that you held? You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, what did you do with the energy that you held? Did you start a business? Did you work on something new? Did you get stronger? Did you go to the gym? You know what I mean? Did you get your health right? Did you start fasting? You know, did you talk to a new girl? What did you do? You know what I'm saying? Did you gain confidence? And was you out being social? All of the things that you want to do that's gonna make you better. You know what I'm saying? Because out being social and talking to people, making new friends, being around good energy, getting stronger and better within yourself, learning who you are, all of those things are going to elevate you while on this journey. That's why we're here. We're not here to just hold in our nut but not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've accomplished a lot just within that 66 days, but that's me. I gotta stay productive. If I'm not productive while on this journey, I feel like shit. If I'm not productive while on this journey, that's worse than a relapse for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm off my square if I'm not in my routine, if I'm not in my zone, if I'm not following the guidelines that I have set up. You know, fuck the relapse. It's like shit. I got a routine that I gotta go through every day. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not drinking my gallon of water, if I'm not on my diet, if I'm not fasting, if I'm not hitting the gym, if I'm not making these videos, if I'm not, uploading and doing what I need to do to try to elevate, then it's like, what am I doing? What are you doing? So you got to make sure you're doing something. That's what J Duty means. Still be out here and enjoying your life though too. I'm not saying you got to work. No, I still enjoy my life too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was chilling with my girl, watching our shows and laughing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit just went south later on. You know what I mean? But still though, you got to be out here doing stuff that's good for you, that make you feel good. Because the shit that we used to do that made us feel good wasn't good. You know what I mean? Stuffing our face with bad food, fapping all the time, watching porn, hanging out, drinking and smoking, needing this shit. You need that to vibrate high, bro. I needed that to have a high vibration. It was very artificial. That's why people loved for me to be around when I was drunk, because I was so excited. I was high energy. But when that shit wore off, then what you think I had? I had nothing. I felt lower. I felt like the scum of the earth. So in order to get that high vibration back, I would reach for more drink. I would reach for more drugs. And all that did was just dig a deeper hole, like literally, bro, because that's how you die. That's how you die. You got people that reach for more food because they feel very whole when they full. They feel very whole when they eat. They feel alive when they in that present moment. You know what I'm saying? But they doing something very unhealthy that's not going to help them in the long run. So we got to be cautious of what we do while on this journey, bro. And be careful when you count these days, because like me, when I was counting them, at one point, bro, that shit was just weighing down. Day by day, it just felt like more weight just on top of me. And I'm sinking in just like, fuck, you know what I mean? And still thinking about busting a nut. You know what I mean? And I'm not making no excuses, but listen, bro, it's kind of funny that when I realized that I hit 60 days last week, 6 days later, I feel a urge to do that. Fuck blaming it on the show I was watching. Fuck blaming it on the fact that, just because we was watching the show and I seen a couple hot bitches that I pre-ejaculated, when I went to go take a piss. At the end of the day, it triggered something in my mind, but still though, you know what I mean? I still let that shit get to me. If I probably wouldn't even pay no attention to that, it wouldn't even probably be even been in the back of my mind, because it wasn't nothing extreme. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody felt like that it wasn't a relapse just because I'm in a relationship. Well, they put it as marriage, but like, I'm not married, but either way, that was a relapse. Either way, whether I was half asleep or not, even though I didn't watch porn, I still edged, and I still released some. So at the end of the day, man, I gotta take full responsibility for that. You know what I mean? That's what the journey is about, taking full responsibility and holding ourselves accountable. If I don't do that, then I don't need to be talking to y'all. If I don't do that, then guess what? I'm not helping myself out. You know what I mean? I'm not helping myself out. Because for real, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all like I always am. The restart kind of gives me more energy. It gives me more drive, more push. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, now I got, it's like a restart to another destination. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you know what? This happened, but let's move on to the next phase. Let's move on to the next phase, bro, because I know deep down inside that I get stronger every time. I come back stronger every time this shit happens. Whether it was a relapse from something I induced, or just from having sex. No matter what, bro, when you release, it is what it is. You feel a certain type of way and you want to get back on track. So make sure that you doing the same, bro. No matter what you're going through, just understand what you did was something that a lot of people can't do. So congratulate yourself, not too much, but just keep going, bro. You know what I mean? Give yourself a little pat on the back, but listen, I got things to do. You know what I mean? So remember, it's what you do while on this journey that counts. You know what I'm saying? Not the amount of days. If you got a whole bunch of days that you didn't do nothing, you didn't elevate in any type of way, you didn't use that energy to propel you, bro, then what are we doing? You have to use that energy to propel you. Like I told y'all before, that's like having a car with a full tank, but you're not going nowhere. What? What the fuck you mean? What you fill the car up for? What you top it off for? If you're not gonna go nowhere, we ain't riding? You know what I mean? You got answers that, nigga, we ain't riding? What you doing? What you talking about? We ain't riding, nigga. You just filled the whole tank up, nigga. We going somewhere. So understand, with your tank full, you going somewhere. You just gotta get out there and make sure that this happens. You gotta get out there and make sure that you got things set up and lined up for you to get to these places that you going. So you can set up and start building this foundation, this kingdom, the vision that you see in here. You know what I mean? That vision ain't gonna build itself. This just a piece of the puzzle. But guess what? There's several more pieces. This ain't just one big piece, and guess what? Oh, I'm on semen retention and everything just gonna work out. No, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. You just can't say I'm on semen retention and then everything gonna work out, bro. You have to get out there and do something, start something, live. You know what I mean? Live. This ain't the end all be all. You know what I mean? So you got to stay close to the Most High while on this journey and continue to build not only yourself up, but continue to build your kingdom. You know what I mean? Continue to build your confidence. Continue to get out there and do whatever it takes to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the energy for it. That's what we got it for. That's what we want it for. We had no chance when we didn't have this energy, bro. We had zero chance. Everything that we was doing to take away from ourselves left us with zero chance of getting things done. Zero chance of elevation. Zero chance of accomplishing our goals and dreams, bro. A lot of shit has changed. Okay, so make sure you getting out there and doing that, bro. Shout out to J Duty, bro. He is 100% correct. This happens on this journey. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of it. We don't want to accept this being a part of it, but it's a part of it. You know what I mean? You gotta accept this shit and keep going. Too many times have we lived our life and allowed things to just cripple us, knock us down, and keep us there. To where we dwelling on it for months, years. You know what I mean? Holding grudges, mad at yourself. You gotta forgive yourself, bro. You gotta know how to forgive yourself. If you can't forgive yourself out here, bruh, it's no way that you gonna win. There's no way that you're gonna be able to get to the next step of your life, bro. There's no way that you're gonna be able to get to that next phase. Cause you won't forgive yourself. And anytime you won't forgive yourself, then you just hold yourself back. You stay in that mental space that just keep replaying and replaying and then keep replaying. It just keep replaying in your mind. Something that just didn't happen already. It happened already. Stop letting that shit just keep playing back in your head. You keep hitting that rewind button and it's not pushing you forward. You keep hitting that rewind button and it's not pushing you forward, bro. This ain't a tragedy. Who the fuck said this was a tragedy, bro? It's redemption, my nigga. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get